Why being a good man is different than being a good guy. Unfortunately, this phrase does confuse some men. You've probably heard phrases like, be a good man, not a good guy. But here's the issue. Oftentimes, these people don't define or even explain what it means to be a good man versus a good guy. Being a good man and being a good guy are not the same thing. In fact, a lot of men spend years trying to be good guys, just to end up frustrated, overlooked, resentful, and confused. Not because they're bad men or they're doing something wrong, but because nobody never explained or showed them the difference. Because understanding it can not only completely change how you approach dating, but in reality, it can change how you approach friendships, family, work, and even life in general. Okay, let's start with being a good guy. Most good guys aren't bad people. They're usually caring, helpful, generous, hardworking. The problem is their kindness often comes with, not all the time, but often comes with expectations attached to it. Not because they're trying to manipulate people. Most of the time, they don't even realize they're trying to influence or manipulate people. Somewhere in the back of their mind, not intentionally, but in the back of their mind, without them realizing it, they're thinking, if I'm nice enough, she'll like me. If I help enough, they'll appreciate me. If I keep showing up, eventually they'll choose me. If I sacrifice enough, somebody will notice. The good guy is often looking for approval, for validation, acceptance. And because of that, he often puts other people ahead of himself, even when it hurts him, even when it costs him opportunities, even when it damages his own happiness. Then when those sacrifices aren't appreciated, either verbally praised or compensated, resentment starts to build. And gentlemen, that's where a lot of bitterness comes from. Not because someone treated him unfairly, but because he was giving himself without expectations that he never communicated. All right, now let's talk about the good man. A good man can still be kind. A good man can still be generous. A good man can still help people. The difference is why he's doing it. A good man helps because it aligns with his values, his morals, and his character, not because he's trying to earn something. A good guy often sacrifices for himself. A good man often sacrifices for something. That's a huge difference. A good guy sacrifices his time. He sacrifices his money. He sacrifices his happiness. He sacrifices his boundaries, and often for some kind of compensation. While a good man sacrifices for his children, he sacrifices for his wife, he sacrifices for his family, he sacrifices for his purpose, he sacrifices for his values. But it's intentional. He's choosing it. He understands the cost, and he's willing to pay that cost because it serves something greater than himself. What this looks like in real life. Okay, let's make this practical. At work, the good guy takes every shift. He covers for everyone, says yes to everything, then gets upset when he doesn't get promoted, or gets that raise, or gets that extra day off that he asked for. The good man, on the other hand, he works hard too. He'll take an extra shift when he needs the money. He'll cover for somebody to repay them or to help them further themselves outside of work. And he'll say yes or no, depending on what it is. The difference here is the good man, he knows his value. He asks for opportunities. He advocates for himself. And he understands that nobody's going to care more about his future than he does. In friendships, the good guy lets disrespect slide. The good guy keeps giving chances. The good guy keeps tolerating behavior even when it bothers him. The good man, on the other hand, addresses problems directly, not aggressively, not emotionally, but just directly. In dating, the good guy buys gifts too early, always texts first, always accommodates, always adjusts. He thinks his efforts creates attraction. The good man, on the other hand, he understands attraction and respect aren't bought. They're earned through consistency, character, and mutual interest. He'll absolutely make an effort, but he expects effort in return. And when that effort isn't given in return, he respectfully walks away and focuses back onto his life. Because relationships are a two-way street. Values, morals, and character. This is where everything connects. A lot of men focus on being nice. I believe that's the wrong goal. Focus on your values. Focus on your morals. Focus on your character. Your values are the principles that guide your decisions. Things like honesty, discipline, loyalty, responsibility. Your morals are your understanding of right and wrong. The lines you refuse to cross, even when crossing them would benefit you. And your character is what happens when your values and morals are tested. Character isn't what you say. Character is what you do when nobody's watching. That's why I've come up with the quote, your morals, values, and character can elevate you. Money can only highlight you. You see, money doesn't make someone a good person. Money simply reveals more of who they already are. The same thing applies to success. The same thing applies to status. The same thing applies to relationships. So if there's one thing you want to take away from this video, it's this. Stop trying to be liked by everyone. Stop trying to earn approval. Stop trying to prove you're a good guy. Instead, focus on becoming a good man. A man who keeps his word. A man who has standards. A man who helps when he can. A man who says no when he must. A man who stands by his morals, values, and character, even when it's uncomfortable. Because being a good guy might get you approval, but being a good man earns something far more important: self-respect. And once you have that, everything else starts to change. Gentlemen, remember, your values, morals, and character can elevate you. Money can only highlight you. So be the good man, not the good guy.